It is Duke, and Mount St. Mary's winner goes to the second round. We're underway, and Duke controls the tip.
And to be so young to have that kind of feel impressive right away.
Goaltending, Knipple will get credit for it. Impact players. The transfer, Sion James, he's also had a major impact. His competitiveness. Lob it up, slid it down. Malowatz, big finish, and flag.
Perimeter there.
Dallas Hobbs handling it. He's got Cooper flag there defensively. Irvin splits defenders, hop step, and he banks it in. Javon Irvin puts the Mountaineers on the board.
Be aggressive, Irvin getting into the paint.
Tyrese Proctor, he's found a role with this team, averaging 12 points per game.
He's a tough three-point shooter, gets this spot.
The three ball goes for Proctor.
Tough.
7-2, Duke.
You can't go under on that dribble handoff with Proctor.
He looks so comfortable this year.
Lipscomb, he left it out there. Proctor steps in front. Proctor to flag. Layup goes and one. Has probably been even better than they expected.
A brand new for the Olympics, obviously.
Proctor lines it up. Bottom line.
Goodness, no tin, no rattle.
Knipple.
Yeah.
They switch on Keys. It's now Gillis. They've been stuck on 2 points, and that layup goes with Lipscomb using that strength.
And I like that. He doesn't usually look to shoot.
Ability that's going to have to show itself, exhibit itself if they're going to get anything.
Caleb Foster in the game for Duke. They find him. Foster will take and make the three.
Goodness.
Foster.
22nd three as well.
Hobbs one-on-one with Knipple. Tried the shake and bake.
Nice pass.
Good setup for the jam. And rolling to the rim, Cordelia. Flag going to work against Lipscomb. The back end. Kick it, Gillis. Good fake. Gets to the rim and gets the roll.
And that's experience right there. An improved.
Flag with a pep in his step. Work it now for Gillis. James,
nice
transfer
cut.
from Tulane. Getting to the rim. It's flag with the throwdown.
How about the look? Woo. Right on the money.
6 assists on 8 field goals. Keys, open jumper. It goes down for Orlandis Keys.
Brad, he's got deep range.
They are 1 of 7 on 3-point tries. Flag is asking for it. Shot clock is down to 15. Gumba.
Underneath.
And one. Can't hit the three. Rebounded by Lipscomb. Vocal leader of this team. Abayo, swing it. And the jumper is pure for Keys.
How about that piece of the lane and a kick?
Keys can knock down threes.
35% on the season. He's got 6 points. Flag the catch, flag the release.
It's unbelievable, his left hand. Incredible.
Shot clock is down to 7. Adebayo loses it. Foster ahead for flag. Give it up. Proctor back for flag, and the lay-in goes.
They were looking for the splash. This is their action now. They have not been able to get anything out of it, so it's going to be individual at the end of it.
Jump shot. Hobbs splashes it in for 3. Or make that 9 points. He's been the hottest shooter by far for Mount St. Mary's. Back in the game, Malowatz. He's going to take it and hit. Malowatz with a deep shot.
His fourth.
31-15 with 8:50 to play in this first half. James loses it. Slam down. A rack attack from Malowatz. Wow. 49. They were picked 11th in the MAC preseason poll, and here they are in the first round of the NCAA tournament against the #1 seed in the East, Duke.
Save a little slip. How about the
again and again? It's on a loop right now for Malowatz.
Tough.
Lipscomb.
Whoops. But he went up.
For a moment, looked like Malowatz committed. Back in by Adebayo. Floater goes off the window for Dola Adebayo.
Well, they are a confident group, no question about it. They are struggling against an incredible basketball team right now, playing at their best.
They had to plug a nosebleed for Knipple, and Proctor is having a three-point party.
And Raph.
He did. For some, that would be hip replacement surgery, but he bounced back.
Well, did Mike ever get on the floor for loose ball?
You know, back in the early 90s, every once in a while.
A loose 20, he might.
Knipple drains it.
There's a spokesman like that, too, for the game.
Yes.
Cordelia is backing in on Gungba. Isolation. Cordelia bumping bodies, and that's nicely done.
There you go.
Got a little ISO.
Proctor comes to the ball, 10 to shoot. Works that jab step, screen, pull up. And flying in is Gillis for the rebound. Proctor, he just doesn't miss from long range.
And how about the effort?
Under 3 minutes to go now in the first half. They're shooting 33% from the field.
Pretty.
It goes down for Dallas Hobbs.
How about that? With confidence. Free a guy and drill it.
Has that scorer's mentality, just under 13 points per game. Evans, the pull-up is pretty.
And speaking of scorer's mentality.
Hanging, it won't go for Cordelia. 9 players have scored for Duke. Flag. Gives it up, Foster. He got shoved, and a chance for 3. The hoop and the harm.
That is a safe bet.
And losing his balance.
Pretty.
And they take advantage with Irvin. So that was the Gungba slip in their last 12 games. Entry. Oh, a crank from Cordelia.
How about that?
10 on the clock.
Watch this big-to-big screen and roll action.
Good call.
Flag. Doesn't get the roll. Tip-in goes for Gungba.
How about that?
He beats the clock at the end of the first half.
And a missed shot, but getting Malawatch in screen and roll action might be the play.
Flag.
Brad, did you see Malawatch run the floor as the kick out? Look for an every shooter.
He cannot miss. Deep one doesn't go for James, and it's handled by Hobbs.
And Raph, you go individual when the team is switching everything.
Irvin, shovel, and put down by Cordelia.
A nice little having a difficult afternoon, no question about it, but still competing.
Trying to get it inside. James kick. The flag jumper is silky smooth. And it's rebounded by Lipscomb. Hobbs gets the step initially and then fades, and he puts it over Malawatch.
I'm telling you, I like that screen and roll action.
116 matchup in the East region. Ball got knocked around, and Duke trying to push it up the floor. They do. The catch and release by Malawatch.
And flag on the wing.
Only time they've played a MAC team in the first round of the NCAA tournament was Iona back in 2018. They beat them 89-67. And that's going to count for 2. Gungba got there late.
Don't give up on a play, though. Impressive.
I like that. They didn't settle. They attacked right here.
And a steal. So off the made bucket by Lipscomb, they get another bucket from Adebayo.
These kids have a 2.
Flag releases from that screen. They doubled initially.
Nobody cut. Foul line was wide open.
Using that size, it's Cooper Flag. How are you going to guard him at 6'9"? Cordelia in there.
Nice slip.
The roll. Nice. The kick. Keys. The 3.
How about that? Execution. Style.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. The 3 ball doesn't go. Hobbs thought he had it. Foster cans it from long range.
Interesting little stroke, too, isn't it?
Turnover. Mountaineers. Evans, ready position.
Look at the hustle.
And the long rebound, Proctor. They're playing catch, and Proctor is playing 3-point between Duke and Mount St. Mary's. Pull-up jumper, Hobbs, too strong. Flag's got another board. Flag. End-to-end float. Up top for the jam. Gumba. 5-game winning streak for Mount St. Mary's. Terrific story. Their legendary head coach, Jim Phelan, from 1954 to 2003. That jump shot is looking good.
We're close.
I was close. We had 29 in my first tournament game back in 91.
The research you can do is amazing.
Inside for Gumba. 13 to shoot.
Think of their practices, man.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so deep. Get after one another.
Kick it. Harris got a three.
And he can shoot it, man. He's got a flamethrower.
Foster, drive and kick. Here's Evans with 10 to shoot. Puts it on the deck, floats it up and in.
Evans, you've seen a lot of him.
Keys ducks under, couldn't finish it. And Keys digs in there to knock it free and create another opportunity here for the Mountaineers. Upstairs! I love it. A flying Adebayo. Spencer Hubbard just popped off the bench. Fan favorite reaction from the crowd.
I thought Grant stood up.
And the rainbow three is good by Arlandis Keys. We get a timeout. Along with Cameron Sheffield for Duke. They want Hubbard to shoot it. And it goes. Begovic. Deep shot doesn't go for Cabe.
And Hubbard is a fan favorite. He's not shy either. He will get one up.
Pull up. Harris. Count it.
Stroke, huh? Wow. Can contribute.
Catch by Dredd. Kick to Hay. Misses the three. Kept alive by Begovic, and now a run out. Harris will take it and tickle the clouds with the jam.
I would say of the Duke program.
Omir also, he's played against Duke when he was at Miami.
Yeah.
Hubbard. Up and in.
He's all business, too.
Final 35 seconds. The Euro for two. Trey Wilson. Hubbard dribbles out the clock. The #1 seed in the East, Duke, cruises into the second round. They handle the 16 seed Mount St. Mary's 93-49.